Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into the world of Australian 20-cent coins, and believe it or not, some of these can be worth big money, especially in uncirculated condition. We'll go through the rarest years, special varieties, and mint errors that can turn a simple 20-cent piece into a collector's dream. So, grab your coin collection, and let's see if you've been holding on to hidden treasure. Let's get started. The 2005 20-cent, Coming Home, coin features a detailed depiction of a serviceman embracing his family, his child running into his arms while his partner waits behind, a symbol of love and homecoming. The composition is emotionally rich, capturing the warmth of reunion while maintaining the clean, balanced aesthetic of modern Australian coinage. On the obverse, the coin features the familiar effigy of Queen Elizabeth II, sculpted by Ian Rank Broadley, which appeared on all Australian coins from 1999 onwards. The coin is struck in copper-nickel, weighs 11.31 grams, and measures 28.52 millimeters in diameter, a standard specification for Australian 20-cent pieces. Even in hand, the uncirculated example of this coin displays sharp, crisp details and a strong reflective luster that collectors cherish. The Royal Australian Mint produced over 31 million of these coins for general circulation, which means finding circulated versions isn't particularly difficult. However, the uncirculated versions, which were packaged in official mint sets and not meant for day-to-day use, are much scarcer. Only about 74,000 uncirculated coins were minted specifically for collector sets, a very small fraction compared to the total mintage. Because of that, examples that remain sealed or untouched from the mint packaging are significantly more valuable than their circulated counterparts. Once you add in factors like condition, presentation, and provenance, you start seeing how an originally inexpensive coin could now command up to $30 or more in today's market. Let's talk about what makes an uncirculated coin so special. An uncirculated coin has never been used in commerce, meaning it's free from the wear and tear you'd expect from daily handling. No scratches from wallets, no friction marks, and no loss of shine. These coins retain their original mint luster, often showing a radiant, mirror-like surface under light. When collectors or grading services evaluate a 2005 Coming Home coin, they look for clean fields, sharp details on the soldier's face and uniform, and minimal contact marks. Coins graded as MS65 or higher, mint state, are particularly prized. If your coin fits these criteria, you're easily looking at a $25 to $35 AUD value, and possibly more if the coin is slabbed and certified by a professional service such as PCGS or NGC. When it comes to value, the 2005 Australian 20-cent Coming Home coin has been steadily gaining collector attention over the past decade. While a circulated version might only fetch around $1 to $2 AUD, uncirculated coins, especially those from mint sets or in near-perfect condition, typically sell for $25 to $40 on platforms like eBay, heritage auctions, or local coin fairs. Some top-grade, certified examples can even exceed $50, depending on eye appeal and strike quality. Price fluctuations depend on collector demand, population reports, and general market trends in Australian commemorative issues. As older mint sets are opened and coins re-enter the market, the best-preserved examples become rarer, driving up value for those who've stored their coins properly since 2005. Collectors love surprises, and the 2005 20-cent coin offers a few interesting error varieties worth mentioning. While not extremely common, examples have been reported with off-center strikes, die cracks, or weak reverses, all of which add significant collectible interest. If you happen to find a 2005 coin with an unusual feature or striking flaw, don't dismiss it. Such errors can multiply the coin's value several times over. A small die crack or partial color error, for example, can push the price well beyond $100 in numismatic auctions. Always inspect your coin under good lighting and magnification to catch subtle differences, and if you find something unique, consider submitting it to a grading service for verification. For anyone getting into coin collecting, the 2005 Coming Home 20-cent coin is a great entry point. It's affordable, historically meaningful, and visually appealing. When purchasing one, prioritize coins in their original mint packaging or certified slabs to ensure authenticity. If you plan to invest long-term, buy the best quality you can afford. Condition always reigns supreme in numismatics. Keep in mind that coins in pristine condition often appreciate faster than average specimens, especially if future collector generations continue valuing Australian commemorative issues. Whether you're collecting for passion, investment, or both, This coin sits nicely within an affordable range that's easy to start with but still holds solid potential. Preserving uncirculated coins is crucial to maintaining their value. The best way to store your 2005 coming home 20-cent piece is in a protective coin capsule or archival grade flip, away from moisture, air, and light. Never clean your coin, even if it appears dull or spotted. Cleaning can permanently reduce its grade and resale value. Store it in a cool, dry, and dark environment, ideally with silica gel packs to control humidity. If you own multiple coins, consider a binder system with mylar sleeves to avoid metal-on-metal contact. The extra care you take today ensures that, years from now, your coin will still shine as brightly as the day it left the mint, and may even be worth considerably more. In the broader numismatic market, modern Australian commemoratives like the 2005 20-cent coming home coin continue to enjoy steady popularity. While the base metal composition means it's not a precious metal investment, its historical importance and limited uncirculated mintage make it a reliable long-term collectible. Over time, the number of untouched mint-state examples naturally decreases as sets are opened and coins handled, which can increase scarcity. The steady rise of online numismatic communities also boosts visibility for coins like this, helping prices remain stable or slowly climb. If you have an eye for detail and patience, holding onto a clean, uncirculated example could yield modest but consistent appreciation, not to mention the satisfaction of preserving a tangible piece of national history. So, to wrap things up, the 2005 Australian 20-cent coming home coin in uncirculated condition is a powerful blend of artistry, history, and collectability. With values hovering around $30 Australian, it's a coin that's both accessible and rewarding for collectors at all levels. Its emotional design captures a defining moment in Australia's story, while its limited uncirculated mintage gives it enduring appeal in the numismatic world. If you enjoyed this breakdown and want to see more deep dives into Australian coinage, don't forget to subscribe, like this video, and drop a comment below letting me know which coin you'd like covered next. The 2008 Australian 20-cent coin is made of copper-nickel alloy, 75% copper, 25% nickel, and weighs about 11.31 g with a diameter around 28.52 millimeters. The obverse features the fourth portrait of Queen Elizabeth II by Ian Rank Broadley, with the inscription Elizabeth II Australia 2008, and the mint mark IRB. On the reverse for the standard circulation version you'll see the familiar platypus design, but for the thematic Planet Earth version there is a special motif, map of Australia, waves, and the legend International Year of Planet Earth, which adds collector interest. In uncirculated condition, the coin should have good strike detail, full luster, and minimal marks. Those are the visual cues collectors chase. Now, what about how many were made? According to one source, the mintage for the standard 2008 20-cent coin is about 132,870,000 pieces. That's a high number, meaning for regular circulation pieces there's no particular rarity. But uncirculated versions, especially those from mint sets or collector sets or with special finishes, can be more scarce. And sometimes thematic issues or variations, such as the Planet Earth version, have much lower mintages, making them more interesting. So when we talk value around the $30 Australian mark, we're referring to coins that are uncirculated and from a more desirable release or set, not just any random circulated coin. For coin collecting, condition is everything. An uncirculated coin means it has not seen general use in commerce, no wear on high points, no scuffs from wallet or register contact, and the original mint luster is intact. For this 2008 20C coin, an uncirculated piece will show very sharp detail on the Queen's effigy, crisp legend inscriptions, and full reflectivity or brilliance on the fields. If your coin has any visible wear, hairlines, heavy bag marks, or tonal problems, it may be downgraded. Many value guides emphasize that only genuine mint-state coins merit the higher values. According to one price guide, for this year, 2008, uncirculated examples certified in higher grades could fetch in the mid-teens or more. So, if you're hunting for a piece worth around $30 Australian, you'll need condition to be well above average. Let's talk money. The big question, is the 2008 Australian 20-cent coin really worth $30 Australian uncirculated? The answer, in some cases, yes, but it depends heavily on condition and version. For standard uncirculated examples, many are selling for much less. Some sources list values of around $3 to $5 Australian for ungraded mint-state examples. However, for better quality, certified or from a mint set, the value can rise into the teens or more. For example, one listing shows a brilliant uncirculated 2008 Australia 20C at $1.95, which is well below 30 Australian dollars. But that likely is a very basic uncirculated piece. My benchmark of around 30 Australian dollars is optimistic. It would apply to a coin that is truly well preserved, possibly graded, or from a special variant or set. If you come across one in that condition, you may have something worth holding. Now, here's where things get more exciting: variations and errors. The 2008 20-cent coin has been reported with a wave gap error variety. For instance, one listing shows a 2008 20C coin with wave gap error, offered at 29.95 Australian dollars, is almost equal to US $19.78. These kinds of error/variety coins can command significantly more than the standard uncirculated version. So if you're inspecting a 2008 20-cent coin, check for unusual features: abnormal edge, missing rim, strike misalignment, doubling, die cracks, or unusual toning. These anomalies can transform an otherwise common coin into something far more collectible and valuable. If you're just starting out with coin collecting and you've got your hand on a 2008 20-cent coin, what should you do? First, verify condition. Look under good light, use a magnifier, compare to known uncirculated examples. Second, check provenance. Was it in a mint set or sealed packaging? That adds value. Third, consider grading if you believe it might be near top condition or a variant. Certification helps validate value and makes it easier to sell later. Also, treat your coin properly. Store it safely, avoid handling the surfaces, and keep away from moisture. Because even a slight mishandling can drop the coin's grade and value. For a piece you hope is worth around 30 Australian dollars, such meticulous care is warranted. Preserving an uncirculated coin is almost as important as finding one. For the 2008 20C coin capsule or archival flip, not just loose in a drawer. Avoid fingerprints, condensation, and direct sunlight. These can damage the luster, cause toning, and reduce value. If your coin is slabbed, certified, keep the slab intact. Maintain consistent temperature and humidity, and store away from strong chemicals or PVC materials. The better you preserve the uncirculated state, the more likely you'll achieve or even exceed that 30 Australian dollar value down the road. Let's be realistic. This coin is not going to make someone a millionaire. But for coin collectors and enthusiasts, a well-preserved 2008 Australian 20-cent coin is an accessible and affordable collectible with potential upside if condition is very good or if it is a special variety. With values around 30 Australian dollars, and sometimes higher for top condition or variants, it's within reach for many. What you want to focus on is quality and demand. As fewer perfect uncirculated coins exist over time, especially if they've been stored properly, value can slowly rise. If you hold on to one for years, follow proper preservation, and maybe find a variant, you could see an outcome well above what you paid. So to wrap things up, the 2008 Australian 20-cent coin in uncirculated condition is a coin worth watching. In the right condition, maybe with a variant or from a special issue, it's feasible to see it valued around 30 Australian dollars or more. If you own one, inspect it carefully for condition and potential variety. If you're looking to buy one, aim for the best condition you can afford and think about whether it's certified. And of course, if you enjoyed this video and learned something new, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more coin collecting videos, and drop a comment below letting me know if you own a 2008 20-cent or if you found one in change. Thanks for watching.